I noticed there were some audio issues regarding how loud it was, because it's loud on my end, but I think I need to alter it for slightly for the stream, because the audio seems to be very quiet. So I'm just going to go through and do that now. I'm just going to up it by a little bit, just because it seemed to be quiet and it was coming through quite loud for me, so I wasn't anything to do with that. It was more on the ends of sensitivity is too low. So I'd be appreciated if you tell me if that works, especially on YouTube. I'll have a look later to see if that works as well. Anyway, back to what we're doing. What I remember putting these fence gates and having to hook up the things. Oh, they need electricity, of course. These I wrote myself a note. Make sure I wouldn't forget to hook up these door surveys. And that is to try and stop. What was that to try and stop? Honestly, I can't remember why it's there. I probably had a good reason. And not put stuff only, it's all outside area. Oh, whatever. What was my good reason? Honestly, I can't remember what my good reason was. I assume to stop escapees. I actually have to watch my video back and actually try to figure out what the hell what my reasoning was behind that. That's actually quite interesting. That should be powered up, right? Now we need to hook them up through. Let me just double check something. Through utilities. Sorry about that. Just had to quickly Alt Tab to double check everything was running just fine. This is all running good. It's raining now. That's fine. What do I do? Double check temperature to make sure it's all cool, and which it looks fine. Down here is looking a bit in the yeah, because we have a radio in the classroom set. That may be something we do as well. So put a radiator down here. Now the question is, do you reckon we can hook that up? That'll be interesting. Now just jeez, just a minute, I just noticed an issue I made. Sorry, if I stop talking for a bit, I'm a bit distracted by the US election happening right now. So I'm trying to keep track of that. I just noticed with Streamlabs, I forgot to give it perms to post links. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, enough about that. Focus on this. So what do we need to get to? 3 hard-coded meals, so we've done that. Oh yeah, I remember we talked about this a little bit with some of the issues that surround this. So people don't seem to fully understand how it works, and I don't blame them. I didn't at first either. So, oops, we don't want eating time there. We want free time and then eat. So, free time. It's a late breakfast. How about we wake up early at about 6? Have some free time here. They can still sleep if they want. So 10, 11, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep. That sounds pretty good. Cool. So, yeah, I remember talking about that with the fact that they're a bit misleading with the meal qualities. Because see, this one here says 3 high variety, high quality meals for 2 days. So we need to go high on both of these, which is going to tank my cash flow, I see. That's what I mean. Sorry about that. And then we have to put 3 eating sessions, right? So we have the 3, so 3 high variety meals for 2 days. So get that running for 2 days. Anyway, so we've got some income coming from what should be the exports. Do we need another? Do we have enough for another grant? No, we've got 3 out already. And then foundation educational course. Have I put that in? Yes, I have over here. 1 passed. So only 1. We need 10, but there's nowhere near 10 interested though. That's the issue. Sorry, I'm just having a look to see if yeah, okay. So I'm just looking at how the parole funds work and how I just found out how it works. And so what happens is when they go into parole, assuming they don't reoffend, which we seem to have a good non-reoffending rate, if they don't reoffend, then we get a $3,000 bonus for letting them out and not having them reoffend. Now this health is, I'm really annoyed by this. Why is this health so low? So what I might do is, again, sorry for the alt tabbing. Alright, so I'm just gonna, I couldn't find too much on that. So, looking at what we're going at the moment, just have to wait for these to go through. Yes, there is, the 3,000 grant right there. Not grant, sorry, the payment for the parole. So just going through this, prisoner escaped. Yeah, that's probably why, that one prisoner escaped. Staff meals running through. Visitation, we should probably start to hook up soon because 46 visitors, so we might go through and do that now. So, do I want it just for the sake of saving space and making them have to tunnel more? What I might do is make it run up like this instead. So what I mean by that is I'll do it here. Oh, that was not what I implied. Have it sort of sharply come across like this and make this the... Oh, that's too excessive. Because one of my goals for this prison was to make it as efficient as possible with space, which is not something I was very efficient with when we were looking at my previous prisons. Surely I can put deployment now and make the stuff only. Why not? Is there a gap somewhere? No? That's interesting. I just was curious about that because I have had situations in the past. Oh, can I crit you? Sorry. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. His attention span is non-existent. He is a confidential informant, right? So, oh yeah, I remember now. This reminded me. So, why I put fences around was to stop them throwing stuff in. That's right. Was to stop them throwing stuff in. Now this exchange is happening organized here, and how are you not being notified about it? And how is it not being picked up, like a phone not being picked up by a metal detector? That's interesting. Alright. Anyway, back to planning this. So we've got that one entry there. But what I might do is, because I don't want those two walls there, the two different sets. So I might either put a double door and actually come around like this. What's that, a three path? Oh no, I'm actually... So there we go, two, that should be the two pathway there. I know it's a very bloody long pathway. So I wonder if I can just shift this, oh no, because we wanna build, eventually probably build stuff here that we come down in. So we'll make this visitation, and we can always move it later. So we have it come through here, this visitation, and then what we'll do is we'll have like a like row of the prisoner of forgot the tables are called, visitor booths, and just run the visitor booths all along here. Let's have a look. 2, 4, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I knew this was going to happen, hence why I counted it. So we can just take one off and make it a bit smaller, so it does come more not naturally, more symmetrical is what I meant to say. Alright, so let's get through doing that now to try and, because the needs, do needs have visitation on them? Literature. Okay, that's something we can get around to probably doing as well. Is looking at, oh, did they actually get hooked up? Yeah, it did. Alright, so that's good temperature. That all looks good. Fine. A library, if a few are concerned about literature. So let's just think about a library as well before we go through and build that. How big does a library need to be? 5 by 5, is that a... Okay, we can put the library here. That actually works out quite nicely. So we'll put the library here next to the common room. Now we need it to come across like that. And then we'll put an orange door, going with the orange theme, because this is going to be... going to be MedSec. So eventually what we want to do is have different whole divisions. So this will be one division. So this will be one division. And then we can possibly have like, we'll have like another, so what we will do, I can't speak properly. What I'm going to attempt to do is, instead of having like one whole branch and then having like the MedSec and the Supermax and like the Protective Custody come off, I'll have like a whole different branch, I think. I've got a different branch above here and below here for MedSec and stuff. Now thinking about it, I should have put MedSec in the middle, so I should have done that first, eh? Because if I put it in the middle, they're the ones more likely to escape and more likely to try tunneling, so I could probably build the other facilities around it to try and prevent that. Now, these are dirty, so why aren't they being cleaned up? It's work time. Why? Do we not have sufficient people working in the... Maybe we need some more jobs here. We're up it to 8. Get some more people working there. Qualified prisoners 4, so I'm going to put 1 more. Cool, that all looks good. The entrance is there. Now we're just going to put that there. We want a concrete wall coming down here. That's what we want. Get that sorted, and then put a door server in here. Now this is getting to the point where there's going to start to be limited. How many door servers do we have attached to this one? We have 17, so 18 is probably the max I want to put. So what free time is this? That free time, and then I'll rearrange this once we finish that, because this is not a great schedule. But what I'll do... is... Okay, so that's lacking electricity. I might have to think about putting a... Oh no, I don't have any lights in there either, that's a problem. I want to put some lights in there. Put them to opposing corners, bring this up. So we'll have that going. Deployment. So being a library, we want to assign a guard in there to help stop the books from sneaking. And why is it so low? Where's it coming from? Guard wages is really high. Prisoner food, reform programs. We made $1,000 from exports. Thanks for following. Alright, mate. Appreciate. Corporate taxes. So if we bring the meal plans back down... Yeah, I'm going good, mate. How are you going? These fine days. So we got the showering going. That's still scuffed. Usually that fixes itself, but I'm quite annoyed. Quite annoyed with that. That's not sorting itself out. That was actually quite frustrating. Anyway, getting back to what I was doing with that. Oh no, it seemed to... Hang on. It fixed itself for a little bit. With the rooms... We're going to put a library there, won't we? Yeah, library. So what's that, a 6 by 9 library? That works out. Library, so we need sorting desk. So we'll put a sorting desk at sort of at the front. And then what else do we need? We obviously need the library shelves to stack our books on. So those will be our library shelves in there. Maybe have a few in the middle. That looks like it's going to work out, I think. Do we not have anyone stationed here? We do. Yeah, we're getting to that point now where it's going to be maxed. And they're going to be running at a slower pace. So that's the issue. That's why we need more doors, door controls, because we're going to get to this point as we see we're starting to get like a bit of a backlog going. Yeah, we've done the grant. I just realised we've done the grant for the meal plan. So we may as well get around to changing that before it eats away at our money too much. We'll drop it back down to medium. We see the drastic impact it had. Regime, move it in the morning. Get rid of that one. Then that all looks good. I think. So we have work/free time, and they have the dinner, then they have a bit of free time, and then they have their sleep. Cool. That all looks good. Sorting desk. In hindsight, probably need one more sorting desk. But what I need to do now is... What am I doing? Logistics. Gee. Next job's 4, so I put 4 guys in here to work in here. Now to be done tomorrow, and then that can hopefully help with the literature. Then we need a spiritual, so we need to get a chapel room in soon as well. But the main issue with this that we have to be careful of is they will use that to smuggle their a lot of their drugs and stuff around. We've got a problem with drugs in this facility anyway, so that's something we have to be worried about. So let's go ahead and build this now. Again, remember, if we're not happy with it, we can change it later. It's one of those buildings that at the moment I'm a bit 50-50 with, so we're going to have to just play around with it for a bit, see how it goes. Our doors, we want large orange, we want large orange there, large orange here. And then I'm going to need to put in another door control system. I'll put it over here so it lines up. That's got power, right? It does, that's all good. And then we're going to need to run electricity through this, and also, so we can probably run it parallel, and that'll be fine. But then we're going to put... No, because we can't really move that in. I remember I was thinking about moving that water boiler in this path, but I don't think that's really a feasible option, because it's a 2x2, so you come in here, you just get stuck. One thing I have to do before I forget is put in the lights, because they'll have to be able to see where they're going, eh? It'll be bad if they don't. And then put one light there, one light there. That all looks pretty good. And then we can put in door servos, but these door servos, jeez, my English is dying. Doors. And then I'm pretty sure it's the white. I use a white entry door, don't I? Can someone open? How does the chief not have keys? That's ridiculous. Okay, we need some more guards. We definitely need some more guards. Get that going. Electricity running through. We can hook. No, we can't because that's not been put in place yet. To get that sorted. These guys are, what the hell's going on here? Alright. Oh, I'm actually special, that's why. How the hell did I manage that? That's sad. That is actually pretty sad. We have power running parallel. Why is power not running? Ah, I don't think he's done these 3 bits yet. I also got to change around the dog patrol. So I'm actually gonna break this patrol up here and maybe run it along here. That might be how we do that. Run that dog patrol. So hopefully if they try and dig that way, which I don't think they will. Oh no, they will because the water pipe's here. And remember, they tend to follow the water pipes. So if we have a dog patrol running up and down here, hopefully we can catch them. Okay, bring that down just so we have the lighting. We want a metal detector here. And then, yeah, this is what like, these guys shouldn't be allowed to do this. This is why I want to change the deployment of this to staff only. Like, come on, get out of there. Get back. Inside the prison, boys. Like, what are they doing? I haven't done a shakedown in a while, so I'll do that while I remember. Alright. So what we might do is get another dog handler and another armed guard. So what I'll do is I'll go deployment and assign one of those and assign a dog handler. And what I'll do is I'll go get them working here. And I'll put a large white jail entry here. And I'll put a metal detector on either side here. So hopefully that will stop the influx of any more weapons or anything. So that will be good. What I also would like to do is get a sort of a sprinkler system hooked up in here, just in case this explodes, which it has done in some of my previous playthroughs. Oh, okay, so we've got this running. Door servo. Another door servo, door servo. Hook you up there. And then connect this up here. More narcotics found in... That's good. I remember when you did this both ways as well. That was pretty cooked. Anyway. So now this door servo is hooked up. So that's all good. Maybe we need another cleaner as well, just to help that. Oh no, we got this. We can just deploy more prison guards. Remember, we want to try and maximize profits as well. So logistics, prison labor, got 14 working in here. That's really good. That's good. What we might do is I'll leave the food at medium. That's just a good middle ground. While I come here and hook up the visitation rooms, so we have prisoner is on that side. It runs all the way down. Can't put them in. So visitors on the right, so the visitor comes in and we have the prisoner on this side. So this will be visitation. So they'll come in, I'll do that visitation bit and they'll leave. So health is still really low though. Why is health low? Security is up, reforms up, punishment's really good. Punishment's really high anyway, and I've tried to do that as more of a discouragement, even though I know the psychological process behind it only discourages those who are most likely to commit crime anyway, but it's a game, so I'm hoping it makes some difference. Okay, I forgot about getting another grant as well. Let's have a look at these. I produced 10 beds. This one, I should be able to complete straight away, right? I have not got a pool table anywhere. That's quite interesting, hang on. Dismantle this, put that in storage. And we'll have a pool table. That needs to go to storage. What I've also just realized is we don't have a single patrol. We need a that patrol doesn't need to happen anymore. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Have a patrol over here. Because that could be where some exchange of goods is happening. Some grey area. So we could probably put hook up a CCTV camera here. Is that facing the right way? It is. Okay, I just need to hook these sprinklers up to the mains. And then with the CCTV, how many could it hook up again? Max connection's 8. That's just one more. That's fine. So this one's fine. That's fine. We have no one on it. Okay, he's come back and he's on it. Cool. Programs. Workshop safety induction. Okay, so we've got the pool table in, so we've done that grant. Cool. Don't know why I didn't have a... Oh, sorry. Why I didn't have a pool table before. That's actually quite weird. So needs. So our needs for literature is going down. Cool. That's all good. Spirituality is higher. We need to deal with that. Comfort. You're not supposed to be comfortable in prison. Like, prison's not supposed to be comfortable. So there's that. Clothing. We should have the prisons work on clothing. Anyway, our grants. Sorry. 2 in lockdown. Incidents reports. Okay. Why do I have 2 in lockdown? Sorry about that. I'm sure that sounded horrific. I'm probably going to hear that back when I try and make the video, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. That was just me readjusting my headset. Alright, so may as well get legal. And unlock guard towers. Even though they're not a problem right now, I just want to figure out what these other 4 hidden grants are. And I suspect they're probably hidden away behind one of the researchers. One of the bureaucracy. In a way, something in bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. There we go. Get it out. Get it out, son. So we've got 3. We don't probably need 3. We can probably sack 1. Okay, so we've got the visitation going. 2 flames waiting to visit. We've got tons of that going. There's new clothes for them. That's good. 10 superior beds. Now, this is where we need carpentry apprenticeship to create on the carpenter's table. But no one wants to do it though. Alright. So coming here, what are we going to use this room for? This can be maybe our spirituality room. So our spirituality room. Our chapel is what I meant to say. So chapel needs to be 6 by 6. That is fine for a chapel. So the problem with that though is going to be no entrances. So I don't know if they can, yeah, they can actually get to that. So I'll put a jail door here. Then I'll need to hook that up to a servo as usual. I think the door was there, right? Yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, heating. Heating's what I need to do. So put a boiler here. Then we needed a radiator. So that boiler's gonna have it's gonna need to come down like that, and that's gonna need to come across like that. And then what we can also do is put a radiator in this room as well. And get that hooked up to that water boiler. I won't waste guard patrols on spirituality, so I'll leave that. But I don't think it's a big risk environment, though. So, I keep saying spirituality. In the chapel, I won't generally go and tend to put to face that way, right? Yeah. I'm not going to go and put a guard patrol in here, because I feel like that's a little bit of a waste. And I can put a bunch of prayer mats along this back wall here. Is that not hooked up? Oh, I knew it was going to happen at some point. I got so lucky with not doing that. So they have this room now, they can come in and do spiritual things. Or maybe what I can do is save the patrol on it to put a CCTV camera, just so that I can have that line of sight, because that's primarily the reason why I want to put the guards in there. Just to have that line of sight. So well, everything's going well at the moment. I just need to double check temps. Okay, why is that not hooked up? I need to go like that. Like, what the hell's happening here? I now need to hook up this CCTV camera to the CCTV monitor. Okay, there's still a bit of bath here, boys. Gotta clean this up. What's going on? Okay, so we've got books going, we've got spirituality going. This is just a mess. How is this not being connected? Like, I don't understand what is going on here. Okay, so it's all looking good. Another early release. Lots of early releases going. Like, this is where we're getting all our money from. All these early releases. We've got some workshop programs going. I still am a bit annoyed that I can't get the carpentry one, mainly because people aren't interested. So that's why we could probably increase our prisoner capacity and get that one done. Okay, good. That's finally good now. So the thing is, where am I going to increase it though? Like, where am I going to put? Do I do another full cell block? And put another full cell block over here. Like, is that the go? Or do I? All right. What's going on there? Because anyway, let's look at the needs quickly. The spirituality is going down, literature is going down. Still need luxuries. Shop. I could probably put up a shop sometime as well. Probably put it over here. Then we have an issue regarding they go to the shop and then carry stuff over there. That could be an issue. I'm just thinking about what to do about this prison or about the cell block situation. Like, do I put a cell block here? Like, is this where I put it? Over here? Or maybe what I do is if I go to planning, I have the wall. I have like it wrap around like this and it comes down. Then we have like another sort of like section over here. And then we have like this whole section here be another like mini cell block. Maybe. Maybe that's the way to go. Well, actually, because we want that to be symmetrical. So we bring that up, we bring it down like this. Maybe that's the way to go. So how big's this? That is a 11 by 18. What's this? 13 by 18. Alright. So that's what I might do. I might wrap it around like this. And this can be another cell block. So I'll come in and do that now. Can you boys come in and do that? And I'll just put a temporary staff door in here at the moment because I'm going to remove this. This could be one continuous pathway. So flooring. I want to get that nice marble flooring going here. So what we're going to need as well is another water boiler. I don't want to put it in the classroom. And then I'm going to have to rework this patrol here. So this patrol is going to come around like this, and then come down like that. That's going to be how that patrol goes. Make sure that's all connected. Prioritize the whole patrol. Okay, cool. Okay, so this will up our capacity, definitely. Get working on that, boys. So that's going to give us this grant here. And we still need to work on the produce 10 superior beds. Where are all these things going? Laundry baskets. Are we actually... How are we running out of laundry baskets? I have 3. I might just add 3 more to get that going. Cool, so that's looking like it's going fine. How's the unit for that going? So I put our final capacitor on that and bring this down, and I can wrap it around like that. A little bit of a riot going on here. Sort that out. So bureaucracy, have we researched that? Yep. Permanent punishments. Sure, we can get that going. Land expansion, why not? Just research it now rather than later. Grants, yeah, we haven't. Still got like 4 hidden. Alright. So get this concrete wall up. Just that wall up there. We'll leave that open while I decide where I'm going to put the door. So we'll have an entry come through like that. Put in some lights. Some lights going. I'm not a fan of this single pathway wrapping around like this. So this is a bit annoying. So what I might actually do instead is bring this down like that. And go like that. And that'll be this section. Then what I'm going to do here is grab some basic cells. These are concrete, right? Yeah, grab some basic cells. So what I'm going to do is just halt prison intake just for a little bit. Okay, so that'll be the door. Okay, so we have 1 there. Then what we're going to do is grab quick build, clone this, and put 1 there, and then make like a little bit of a shower room over here. So what I'm going to do is grab a concrete wall that comes up like this. This will be our shower room. Thanks for following, Twisty, mate. Much appreciated. Appreciate the action of following me, so thanks. I made that a lot more awkward than it needed to be. Bring around the pipes, bring that over. Then we still have the issue about the water pump. That's so good, Twisty. See you, man. Grab that around. Potential CI. Sure, recruit. Recruit, you get you running. Not getting this sorted. Deployment. Sign guard. Here. CCTV. So I'll hook up a CCTV camera over here. That seems like a good place to put it. So we're getting this sorted. Get that CCTV camera in. More tasering going on. It's becoming more and more frequent. That's not great. It's not what we want. So we're getting this going. What we'll do is Allergic Worm, thank you for the follow, mate. That is greatly appreciated. So what I may do is get the wraparound to actually come in, to go 3 down, because what I might do is then expand this down later. So get rid of this planning, build the concrete wall, build it up like that. This will be the entryway. Bring it to CCTV, that's our max number of connections now. So that's that. Alright, so what I may do is just put a water boiler in this corner here. So a hammer. What am I doing with a hammer? Did I actually go into that? Yeah, and then we just need to hook that up with a sufficient water supply. Now, what I've just realized is why they're not using these showers. The whole time, I've not realized that. Jeez, that's really bad. Thanks for that check, man. Yeah, I quite fond of this prison, to be honest. It's not like, it doesn't look that great compared to what I've seen other people build, but I generally do think it's a good prison. Okay, so we got that going. So we got the showers here. Then I'm gonna have like a mini common room running here. Just a small one. We can just run a few TVs, and then have one of these tables, a table football running. So that's all good. Closed and surrounded by walls. And then what's going on with these walls over here? Now we need to throw in a door over here so we can get that entryway in. And then as usual, hook a door server up to that. And then we need to get a patrol running through here. That needs to happen. So assign a guard, patrol running through there. Maybe get another guard as well. And then we can now open our intake filter capacity. Okay, so we have an issue with the electricity running across there. So we'll run that down. Has that concrete wall actually been built yet? No, that's probably a to-do in progress. I can't tell if these are legit cells. That's the problem. Okay, so what I can do now is demolish that, and then I will dismantle that, and bring this marble flooring down here like that. Have this run across, like we're doing. That still needs to be done. It's a bit dark, yeah, so we need some lights. Probably put one there. And I'm not, oh yeah, it's going to be covered by electricity, so yeah, that's fine. Common up there. I'm just a little bit concerned about this canteen now, but what's good is we have this space up here to expand if we need to, so we can always move this stuff up. So anyway, so we got that grant for cell block B, another cell block C. Okay, so that we got that grant going. So we only have 6 more grants. Can't understand what I'm saying. These rooms are really bugging me here. So what I might do, I should think about what I'm going to do here, because I think I've done this a bit weird. So what I might do is I might just copy this and make this solitary and this solitary as well, and demolish this wall, dismantle that, and then get rid of that room, and then cancel that. Can I cancel the door? Dismantle that door. And what I'll do is I'll get these ones. Actually, hold on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dismantle all of this. So, dismantle that. I'm going to rearrange that. Dismantle that, and then get the solitary. What has happened here? Oh, an outer wall, you should have it repaired immediately. Alright, Mr. Bossman. Don't know what's happened here, but whatever. It's turned to rubble. Someone's probably broken in. That's probably thrown off my logistics. Nope, not logistics, my deployment, and it has. Sick. So what, we got distracted. Solitary doors, we want solitary doors like that. I realized also I haven't hooked that up to the door servo. So get that working. And then, because what I was going to do here is just chuck a toilet in here. That's all these prisons will have in solitary, just a toilet. Just to make it a little bit more hygienic. No, the showers still work with the big pipes. I think. Yeah, that there's no water icons running here. So they should be working with larger pipes. Otherwise, I think if they weren't working, what might happen here is they'll have like the water icon, like what these had. So I think it actually does. Otherwise, if it doesn't, well then I'm wrong. I need some drains, don't we? And I know you can save money on drains, but that's how it works. We'll experiment. We'll do a bit of both here and see what happens. I got ones running here. So that's I got a bit overboard, but yeah, that's fine. Enclosed. Oh, because the doors haven't been put in yet, so that should be fine. I'll go through deployment and make this all medsec. Why is that two separate rooms? Oh, because I haven't extended the solitary out yet. That's why it's cooked. Okay, so that's all running good. That needs to be moved to storage. Let's see if we can recruit this guy, can we? No, we can't. Deadly quick. Yeah, the snitches, that's going to be a concern because the... Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well at Chicklim. I was like, I can maybe save a few bucks by just putting like trains up here and not having to worry about this. So yeah, that is something I need to look at doing as well. So what I'll do... Actually, I might start to do that now. Yeah, because I got to just the shower heads first. I kind of cooked myself here. But yeah, I know what you mean. For like the next time I go through a cell block, what I'll do is I'll just have like this row up here. I then don't put drains down here just to save an extra... How much drains? Like 20 bucks? Yeah. Just so that water doesn't escape. That's what I might do. Just to be a bit more efficient. Alright, let's have a look at our prison grading, our health, our reform. Punishment's still fairly high, which is, we want that to be high. Our health is still quite low though, which annoys me. Then also what I'm hoping... Oh, tunnel? Where? Where have we spotted? Mark tunnel. Tunnel search. Alright, well, we didn't find any tunnels then. I've not had any tunnels pop up after this happened, but I really hope they managed to find... They're not wrong. And then just move past it. It's looking good. Our kitchen's still able to get to... Are we still able to get to capacity? That's something I need to keep an eye on as well. It looks like we should be fine with our meal capacity. And just to get this off the thing, I'm just going to read this and then just delete it. Alright, cool. Prisoners released soon. Visitors 2 still in solitary confinement, and we can't recruit them, can we? No. Alright. And then why is our cash flow dropped? What's happened here? Guard wages really high, workmen, administrative wages. Right, so we're hovering around that 1k mark. Our finances are still fine, we're still doing good. Just do yeah, I probably will do a shakedown after the finished the eating here to see if I can try and find a tunnel. Because my concern is there actually is a tunnel there, but the flag's disappeared though, so. But yeah, I do have to get in the habit of doing regular shakedowns. Yeah, so I'll do a shakedown now. See what we find. And also what I want to have a look is see, still thrown over house. Oh, I forgot to redo the logistics. Just to stop stuff getting thrown over the walls. Oh, so how's the temperature going? I actually have failed to put a radiator in this room. Just said I was going to do. And then I haven't hooked these ones up. Okay, so with all of that, what I was going to look at is the intelligence, look at where this was stolen from. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff is being thrown over, so that's why a lot of stuff's being thrown over. That must have happened when the fence broke and I forgot to reset this as staff only. Scissors. Found out of 6. Oh, thrown over there. What? How was that thrown? That's where all the that's coming from. Thrown it. How is that thrown there? Like, and there as well. We're just surrounded by a wall. That's really annoying. I don't know how it's being thrown over buildings, but whatever. Superior beds are still going to get done sooner than later, but I don't think I can because no one's interested in the carpentry apprenticeship program, which is quite annoying. Spiritual guidance, I could run that, and I could get rid of max out income. So what I need to do as well is I just want to have a look to see how cramped the canteen gets. Okay, so we all look good. The canteen's fine, just so we now upgrade the kitchen. So what we can do is just move everything down 1. Yeah. But what was annoying though with metal detectors is I was having stuff, before I put this fence in, I was having phones thrown in over here. But this metal detector here wasn't picking them up, they were walking through it and not picking it up. But yeah, I definitely need to look at putting more metal detectors around. But then again, I'm not sure what to do about the bleach though, because that's becoming quite a problem. Everyone's getting their hands on lots of bleach, so I just might have to solve that with constant shakedowns. Try and limit the access to bleach. I was going to look at more cookers, wasn't I? Yeah, more cookers. Try and get that running. That needs power, right? Yep, there we go. Let's get the power up. There we go. Ample cookers. We'll probably have another line of cookers running here as well, if so needed. The flooring. I gotta fix the flooring here as well. So that flooring's done. And then bring that flooring around, like that. And then sort of, I think the only way to solve these 2 other grants as well. Oh, there's a tunnel. I'll do tunnel session, I'll do shakedown afterwards. This is during the night though, yeah. So we'll notice this. Okay, that's significant less. That's good, that's good. Shakedown, I'll do all sectors. Just to make sure everyone's where they need to be. And I realize what I don't have is a metal detector for this little cell block here, which is probably more important than not. Alright, so we all seem to be going well. That shakedown didn't really pick up anything, so I assume there's no tunnel there. Cool. So what I might do here now then is start looking at that spiritual guidance going there. We need to get to 100 prisoners, but I'm all looking to complete these 2, which I think we get more prisoners done to achieve those because we don't really have much interest in those courses. Like the workshop safety, only 5 have passed, then we look at general education quality. How many do we have in? Only 6. Yeah, that's annoying. And there's like no one interested in this one. So that's something we need to get more prisoners into, so hopefully upgrade that interest. So what I'll do is come around like this. And so how wide is this? This was 12. So we come around, then we have 12 here, and this will be one of the walls. So 12, so 12 including this wall. Okay, so we get rid of one there. And then it's just that long, right? 25, which should just be here. Well, that's about 25, yep, that all works out. And then quick build this. No, we wanted to rework the showers, didn't we? To make them slightly more efficient. Knife, alright, sick. So what I'll do is I'll do this. Oh no, that'll cook the rest of it. So what I'll do is I'll copy the whole thing. And have I screwed this up a little bit? The planning. How long have I made this? 13. Why have I done that? What is that now? 12. That's what it needs to be. Okay, quick build. Get that in. And then once the foundations are in, I can hopefully get... I'll fiddle around with the showers a bit to figure out getting it, not to make it more efficient. It requires interest. We'll put a staff door there just for the moment. Just to, I don't want anyone escaping through there, so I'll just put that there just for the moment, time being. That's not ideal. Alright, cool. I've got a bit of blind spot here as well, so that could be an issue with that blind spot. So we might need a CCTV unit here, but our capacity is, so we may need to put another one in. Alright. So getting that. So the kitchen still looks, the canteen, sorry, the mess hall still seems to have enough seating. So that doesn't seem to be an issue, it's just the kitchen that we may need to extend out a bit. And maybe what we can do maybe, as I was thinking, maybe wrap the kitchen back like this. And so the kitchen sort of extends out here to fill up this space. Or we can just move the whole thing back because the holding cell's not really required. I've not actually used it. So, okay, the foundations are in. Oh, but if I cancel it, I'll just dismantle this after it's been put in. This is still... Alright, so they're putting that in. So I'll have to wait for them to put in the shower heads before I go around and fixing it. So I get that sorted. I think what I might end up doing is I might move this. Move the water boiler just to be on the safe side and put it here. And then get a water pump going to it, and then I can use it over here to come back around and do that. Just so I can have the assurances, and then if I build along this way, I have to put another one down. Alright, so what are the needs looking like? I think luxuries are still pretty high. Hygiene. Do we have any staff needs? Staff needs still look good. Alright. Oh, but we need a lawyer. I forgot about hiring a lawyer. We need an office. Office. Where are we? Never find these. Get that office down. Quick build, clone. No, it's not clone. It's from the inside. Clone you like that, and that can be the office for the lawyer. Okay, we need a door server here as well. There is one there, which I haven't put it in yet. Alright, now I'm concerned about this power usage. So what I may do is put a power generator over here. So build just a small section here. Oh, I think that might be too small though for a power gen. Because a power gen needs to be what? You have your 1, 2, sort of like 3 by 3, and then you have to have your extra ring around it. So hang on, let me have a look. So what's that? A 5? We essentially need a 5 by 5 room. That's going to be a 4. Alright, that's going to be not that efficient, to be honest. I'm just going to close the intake quickly, just while this gets built. Alright, so... What do I think about this? So we can't put the power gen here. So that's going to end up being... If we go like that, it's going to end up being a 4 by 4. So I think the best I can do is go like this, to not impinge upon their space, or I may have to cut out a little bit of the yard and go like that. Okay, that's what I might do. So I might go like this. Just entrench upon their dismantle that, and then we can use that door again once it's dismantled. Someone dismantle it, please. Dismantle that door. Oh, whatever. We'll dismantle it, put that door there, flooring, and then extend the marble tiles out. Marble tiles out that way. And then we need to run. What I'll do is I'll get another power generator in here. Go like that. Oh, it's not been built yet, so I'll just let that slide. Let that get built. Sorry, that's going to be just a minute again. I gotta really stop doing that. Okay, so that all looks good. Get that sorted. So what I'm going to do is run electricity through here, and then run it up, and this will be another gen over here. I think is how that's going to work. Alright. So now I can go and hook up the pipes along here. So get that going. Then use the small pipes just to save some money, get that going. Then pull this across. That has to go down, that's to wrap around like that. Then go like that. Is that door servo in? Yes, it is. Oops, someone got tased. Where did this happen? I missed it. Okay, cool. That's built now. Build that there. Flooring. That in. Get a sprinkler in here, just in case. Get the power gen in here. And fill it with the capacitors. Controls. So sign up a few more staff members. Hey, why is our cash flow suddenly increased? What's happening here? Prisoner grant. Federal grant, and then days out incidents. Alright, Alright, so... Oh, I haven't hired the lawyer yet. Get the lawyer in. Now that he's got an office. Jeez, he's expensive. 5 grand. Better be a good lawyer. Just gonna be MedSec. Temperature. Right, but we do have stuff there to combat that issue. Grants. Let's go to the grants. If that unlocks anything, it doesn't. Is going permanent punishment. Get forestry labor unlocked. Offshore tax haven. May as well. We have the funds. And then that sprinkler here. We get that hooked up to a solid supply of the goods. Okay, what's happened here? A pipe has burst. Urgent. That pipe is urgent. Fix it. Instantly, please. On the dot. How about this one? So that got... It does now. Okay, that CCTV camera is not going to be active, so we need another CCTV monitor. Okay, I'm going to leave that... this is not working as I hoped. There's a gap there. Whatever, we have to deal with what we get at the moment, and we can go around and fixing that later. Alright, so we've got solitary running here. All that. What I might need to do is go around and fix these solitaries to put a toilet in next, going to be in there for a while. I'll recruit information, informant from you. Anyone to be worried about? Skilled fighter. Okay, now we can open our intake. 13 more prisoners. Get them in here. Make sure that's all good. Alright. So that's all going well, and hopefully some of those 13 prisoners can be somewhat interested in getting either an education or making some beds. Hopefully. Alright. So we got that going. Have we input that CCTV? It's got no power. So bring the power down and carry that and connect it to... Oh, I missed. Get to there. That's all good. So it now has 6 prisoners pass. Any interested in here? 1. That's good enough, we just need 1 to pass. 2. 2 are able to do it. Yes, come on. We might better finally do this. No, that's 0. What's going on? There was instantly 2 and then now there's 0. So now we're about to get these extra 13 prisoners coming in. There we go. Get that intake going. Our graphs. Okay, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll come over here and extend it out backwards a bit. Go like that. What I might do as well, as I was thinking, is maybe put a... Oh, 'cause it's going to be... Yes, what I'll do is I'll put a metal... I was putting a metal detector there because like all the plates are... As I did, things are metal, so I think. So wouldn't that just trip off all the that's gonna be something I have to figure out, whether or not the constant movement of food in and out, like the plates and stuff, will cause the metal detectors continuously go off. So I was thinking I should probably put one here to stop prisoners maybe like putting in shivs and stuff in there. I know, I could probably move this across here. Stop putting them shivs and stuff in the food and giving it to prisoners. So I was thinking maybe that could be something we get around to having a look at. Get all these cookers going. Hire another cook. There you go, that's all going well. So looking good. So surely we've got some now people interested in the foundation program, and there's 0 interested here. Alright, what about the carpentry program? Can we get stuck in that going? No equipment. Requires a carpentry table. Alright, so what, are these not carpentry tables? No, they're not. Alright, so where am I going to put the carpentry area? That's going to be the next question. Because maybe I could impeach upon, I don't really impeach upon anymore the yard. Because I've done enough there. Carpentry, where am I going to put carpentry? I might put it down here. No. Alright, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to think about, give this a good think of where to put the carpentry tables. Where do we put them? Maybe over here? Nah, because that's required for the canteen if we need to extend it out. Also, what's to go with that? Also, we may need another sink. That's probably a good point. Sink. One here. Get some hot water to it. Get that sink going. Okay. Right, so what I can do maybe is extend this out like this. Just a little bit. And have... Because what I ideally want is maybe a way to have like a path around the yard, go like this. Maybe. And then go to like another cell block up here. So I'm going to reserve that and put... How big does it need to be? Let's try and make the same. 8. Let's make it an 8 by 8 room for our carpentry. Okay, let's go like that then. So build concrete, get that going, and then get that going. Like that. Doors, and we want a staff door here just for the meantime. I'll get that sorted. Then we bring this over and bring this up like that. Alright, so that's all going along nicely. Get that going along. I still need 60 and produce 10 carpentry beds. So I got this coming along here. Okay, cool. So now we can clear that wall here. Let's metal that. And then pull the marble flooring along here. And then concrete walls here and here. Orange mid-sector. And get door server in there. Then we need to hook up a workshop in here. So we need a workshop. So a workshop saw, workshop press, and then get a few. What? Alright, sick Alexa just talked to me for no. I don't recall. I don't recall saying that. Or anything remotely close. So I have 2 carpentry tables there. Bring those up for the power. That looks good. Hook up the door servo. And then we need to hire another armed guard to then be able to station armed guard in here. And then it requires a table. We don't have any lights in here either, that's going to be a problem. Saw some lights. So hopefully there now we can bring out carpentry apprenticeship, and we have now the carpentry tables to do that. So reschedule them, make sure they're all good. Spiritual guidance, there's a lot of people with spiritual guidance. How much is that going to cost us? 200 bucks. Sure. We can get some spiritual guidance going. Maybe that can help with our health. Of our prisoners. So we get 2 of those going. Because remember, our health rating is still quite low. Sure, unlock death ray. We'll do that at some point. Because our prison grading, our health's improved by 1. Alright, health's improved by 1. Which is something. It's something. Something's always better than nothing. There's one spot right here that's not being fixed. Oh, it hasn't got a flooring on it. And then we need to get rid of that planning. Sorry about that, I just need to drink some water. I don't know. That's what I noticed when I was viewing over the videos and uploading them to YouTube, is that you can very clearly hear the water going down my esophagus. So if you ever hear me mute randomly like that, and I'll say afterwards anyway, that's just me drinking some water. Whoa. Alright, that's a pun. Okay, so we got all this cooking. Why that's not in the garbage, I don't know. Got 3 medsec coming in. Trying to have a look at temperature, see how temperature's going. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. How's our CIs going? Okay, so where's this stuff being stolen from? So there's left stuff being thrown in 22 hours ago, 1.5 hours ago. How'd they get smuggled in over there? What? Hang on. Thrown. Hop tunnel. Tunnel search. Okay, still no tunnels. Alright. Needs. We may want to build a shop at some point as well. That might go next to here. Comfort, not very high. What I also want to have a look at. One in solitary confinement. He's a snitch. That's the guy we need to watch out on because he's going to get beaten up. Alright. So,